the launch of the investment case for the prevention and control of non-communicable diseases in Georgia. An investment case for NCDs is a national assessment used to provide the economic rationale for investments in the prevention and control of NCDs. It details the impact that scaling up investments in the prevention and treatment of NCDs would have in the long run. The burden of the NCDs placed on the economy can be viewed as an iceberg. The top and visible part represents the direct costs, such as how much the government spends to treat NCDs as part of healthcare. In Georgia, the annual cost of NCDs is 1.3 billion lari. The bottom and larger part of the iceberg represents the indirect costs, such as reduced productivity and loss of workforce due to premature mortality and morbidity associated with NCDs. These indirect costs come to a total of 1.8 billion lari in Georgia, considering both direct and indirect costs. The total economic burden of NCDs on the Georgia economy is 3 billion lari per year. NCD-related morbidity and mortality are associated with behavioral risk factors, such as tobacco use, alcohol consumption, physical inactivity, and unhealthy diet, including high dietary salt and sugar intake. Intervention packages for the main risk factors were modeled in the NCD investment case, in addition to clinical interventions for CVDs and diabetes. The results show that investment in every package modeled in our study would significantly reduce the number of major cardiovascular events, premature mortality, and overall morbidity from NCDs. As a result of interventions, thousands of healthy life years would be gained. From the economic perspective, policy packages to reduce salt consumption and tobacco use are the clear best buys, offering high return on investment over 15 years. In summary, NCDs exert an already large and increasing impact on people's health in Georgia and on the country's economy. The direct and indirect NCD costs in Georgia come to a total of 3 billion lari. Investment in the suggested evidence-based policy and clinical interventions would, over 15 years, save 28,000 lives and result in 3.3 billion lari in productivity gains. The report concludes with a set of actions that the government of Georgia should take to facilitate the implementation of the recommended NCD best buys.